planning for it. As a scout told me recently, we are actually working with what the colleges are giving us nowadays.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway. This will be taken about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work. At the 21-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Let's go now. 6-1. 2. It's outfield. It's outfield.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Oh, he's got a man. Complete. A huge play there right off the bat. 62 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They run with Jackson out of the gun. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
On second down now, it's Jackson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Jackson. That's caught by Jackson. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
First and goal.
Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so you make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
They'll try again here from the 7 on second and goal.
Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it. Hey, check 24. Watch 24.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal. Now it's Jackson. And here he'll get it down to the 7. They do get 6, but they've still got some work to do on third and goal. So third and goal, and the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. Jackson got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Calvin Johnson there to make the grab. And the Ravens take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point by Stenerud, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Stenerud to kick it away.
The Niners take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, Peyton. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Throwing is Jackson. It's caught by Jackson. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches. Here's Jackson, and he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Safe. Under 10.
On the ground, this is Jackson. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
From the 44, Jackson eluding the pressure right. That one complete to Okoye. 27 yards there, a first down. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you just
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's the Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor doing what he does best.
22-yard line.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. They go play action now. Jackson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones, his intended receiver. But now it's 3rd and goal. So now it's 3rd and goal. This Raven defense trying to keep him out of the end zone. Here's Jackson to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Good job.
We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead. I tell you, going out there on defense, did they have a little bit of extra momentum with a score already on the board?
Oh, without a doubt. That already felt good to them. They took it and used it and obviously put up another one. But here's the thing now. Some defense coordinators might want to pull their guys back a little bit because they don't want them to make mistakes because they're too overamped. Others say, I've got a 2-touchdown lead. Go get them, guys. They'll be even more aggressive.
Ready?
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. On second down, Peyton. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Pretty shifty footwork, but didn't buy him much. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And on the ground they go with a running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
Jackson on first down. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. A great effort there. 58 yards as they are now on the board here in the first half. They were already down 2 scores early. They needed something to try to stem that tide, and that certainly qualifies. A big play to get them in the end zone.
It qualifies indeed because, let's face it, they don't get something done on this drive, turn it back over, this game could be 88 and out the gate early.
What? 88 and out the gate?
Yeah.
What's that?
Well, listen, I used to hear my old man talk about it. Usually meant that thing's done.
Oh, well, now that they got the touchdown, it's not 88 and out the gate. We still got a good game going ahead of us. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now it's Jackson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A very solid gain of 27.
A gain of 27 on the play. And the Raven first down.
Rashid.
They'll run on first down. Jackson. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson steps away to his left. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get 34 yards there. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 2nd down now. It's Jackson, and he'll get this one down to about the 17. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Jackson, and they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. Stenerud able to put this one through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We play to win. Let's go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. The excellent play last time is followed by a much more routine gain of 3. From the 29, Jackson. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Sacked there by Ray Lewis. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hustle, hustle. Zip it. Motion, motion. Hey, check motion man. Put your right.
Here's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary, it really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication, doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Credit the sack to the safety, Sean Taylor. The D brought the house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that 4th down.
That goes for a gain of 31. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, they set up the screen to Bo. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Flush to his right. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
It's going to be a long day. Just use the mark. I'm going to run you in.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. On 1st down, Peyton. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Peyton. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The corner blitz worked to perfection there for Deion Sanders.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Bo Jackson, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Jackson going to throw again. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long, and this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
They'll run with Jackson. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
To throw is Jackson. Got his man, that's the Pro Bowler Julio Jones. Jones hit and the ball's out. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Result of the play, 1st down and 10.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now Jackson on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deeper. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Really in a hole here, 3rd and 17 following the 2 negative plays. They find some open field here. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now Jackson. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former USC man, Taylor Mays. He's at the 50, 30, the 20, 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Lucky. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Check 3.
A toss running left. It's Jackson, and he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful.
49ers 7.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Jackson. He's got the first down and more past midfield. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the 49ers get a score closer. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Oh, I think the Niners got it back. Yes! San Fran recovers. Well, that certainly makes things more interesting. You get the score, then you get the onside kick. A little uphill battle still, but a start.
It's not mission accomplished, but the plan is working. They are in a great spot right now, and the best part, they put the defense right back out on the field after having already scored.
Yeah, they've got the momentum here now.
He's coming, double up. Check 4, check 4.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Ryan Shazier leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. And to give this time to the tailback. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Watch the safety creep.
Jackson now, throwing on 3rd and long. Dancing to his left. Now a desperation throw, deep down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Walter Payton, 61 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Another running situation on the doorstep as they come up 2nd and 10. They'll run again with Jackson. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Back. Watch out.
Now Jackson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore 1st down. Jackson now. That's complete to Calvin Johnson. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. On the run, this is Jackson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. It doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands.
And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. And it was a tight window. He knew he had to rocket that thing in there. He got it done.
And when you're able to complete one like that, your confidence has to just go sky high. You just mentioned it. Tight window, zings it in there despite excellent coverage. Result, touchdown.
Down to lose 1. 5-2 is the Mike. Mike 5-2. Mike 5-2. Oh, you got deep? Mike 52. Mike 52.
From the gun, Jackson. Just keeping the play alive. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.